Hello, y'all. How are we? How are we? Welcome to another live stream. That is what we're doing. We are live streaming. How has your weekend been? I hope it's been well. It's been so interesting over here because I feel like it just gets colder and colder, and I don't want it. It's like me being a little summer baby and a little summer girly. I'm like, could we just leave the snow and the cold anywhere else? You know what I'm saying? Hi, Rythen! Y'all! Rythen, congratulations! Congratulations, Rythen, for being an affiliate. Congratulations! That's fucking hard, and you worked your ass off. Genuinely, though, congrats. Because that kind of stuff can feel very, like, you can feel unseen and you can feel unheard and you can feel unappreciated. And I'm here to tell you you're appreciated, okay? Congrats. You did the work and I'm proud of you. Hi, James. Welcome. It's good to see you, bud. Tired of the cold over here for sure. Just give me fall weather all year and I'm set. Listen, I'd be fine with fall weather all year, and I do agree with you, James. Please, no more cold weather. Oh my god. People who like cold weather, I genuinely will never understand. I will never get it. I just genuinely will not get it. I will say I'm still somewhat in the minority because I'm a summer boy. I love 70s, like maybe even in 80s. I'm kind of in it, and I know that's not everybody's jam, but I will take fall weather. I will gladly take fall weather. At least it's better than the fucking freezing cold. Like, yes, please let it go. But it's good to see y'all. Hey, Gal, welcome. Yes, Gal, Brianna cut my hair. And for being a dog groomer, she actually did a pretty decent job. I gotta admit, like, it's actually kind of cute. I agree, Gal. I agree. She layered it kind of well, where like the front, you can't super tell because it's like all meshes in, because it needs re-dyed, that's why. But she layered the front a little, so these are actually shorter. And so last week streamed, it looked a little 1920s. So I'm calling it like my 1920s, but make it punk. Where it's like, if this was all the way around, it would be a 1920s flapper bob. But since I shave half of it, it's like a little out there. You know what I mean? Like speakeasy version. Literally, Gal. Literally, that's what I was saying before I looked at your comment. It's 1920s flapper, but in a little bit of like an alternative way. And it's very hard to do alternative on curly hair. And so I kind of love it because it's combining something that curly hair is really good at, which is that short bob flapper early speakeasy look, but with a little bit of punk because it's shaved, and I kind of love it. Yes, Gal, how are you? And how is everybody? Rythen became an affiliate on Twitch, I believe, if I'm not fucking crazy, because I believe that's Twitch's term. But Rythen became an affiliate. We're giving Rythen some praise because that's hard work. Congratulations. Tired as fuck. Oh my god, I feel you. Listen, I know we have to congratulate them. I feel the tired as fuck thing because there are like it's very interesting being in a job, being in like a workspace, a career space with so many NDAs, because I can't tell you why today was like, I'm gonna kill a million people day. But it was. And it's not done yet. Because I'm gonna be up until not even the wee hours of the morn, probably the fucking actual hours of the morn on things I can't talk about. But that's okay, because we're throwing in positivity and we're throwing in love and we're just gonna do the work. Hi, Andrew! Rachel, good evening! The queen of creativity and princess of date everything post! Hello, everybody! Welcome! It's so good to see y'all! Listen, we do have some positives to talk about, and we do have some good things, because y'all might have seen the socials, you might have seen the Discord posts, but it is official. I am allowed to say it officially. We are coming to Fan Expo Cleveland. Yay! I'm beyond thrilled, y'all. All of my little poking and prodding and being an annoying little hoe has worked out. I spoke with a lovely, lovely individual from Fan Expo Cleveland. I will never say names of people who maybe don't want their names out, but I spoke with her and she was fabulous and she was interested in having us there, and we are officially going to be there in Cleveland at March 13th through the 15th. So, you know, if you've taken it before, no more hypothetical happiness. Yes, woo woo, nice indeed. Yes, 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 yes. It is official. It is good to go. There are other conventions that will be confirming in the upcoming months as well. So it's not just them, but I'm really excited, y'all, because this is one of the companies that we've talked about trying to work with since they're one of the big convention companies. And so hopefully this can go well in March. And then we can start going to all the other conventions and really get people like involved and a part of this community. Because y'all know that I love conventions are like the thing I love. Doing this event for people is the thing I love. And it's really weird as like being in the entertainment space because, you know, like I'm a voice actor, I'm a content creator, I'm whatever. But my core is like people. You know what I mean? And so even if we never hear from these people again, right? Even if we go to these events and someone takes it and they never come back and they never, they never like come to join the community or whatever it is, that's totally fine because they got to have an amazing experience and we got to help with it. But so many of y'all join our community from it, and I am so excited because I would love to have more community members join us as well. Shoot, no mistake by the lake. Schumacher will make Cleve believe. Yes! Listen, it is my dream. You know, it would be my dream to be taking this every weekend to a new con, okay? And meeting all these new people because it makes me so happy. And it's like everything I want to do. So we've been streamlining the process, and it will be our first convention of the year. So with it being our first convention of the year, there's a whole new set of dialogue. Now, all our villain lines are still there. I'm going to be very clear. All our villain lines have, literally, I don't think I've deleted like a single villain line. Maybe one. But people love them too much, and they're pretty good, so they're all still there. And I think I added one. I added one that's more like Harley Quinn energy, because we didn't have a lot of those. But all of the hero style lines have been rewritten to encompass more genres. Where it's like, we now have, hi Kimberly, welcome. So there's now like Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon style heroes. There's now, like Ace Attorney and like scientist style heroes where it's, nice try, like Sherlock type of energy. There's magical girl heroes. There's princess heroes. So I'm really working on, I think I've got them solidified where I want them. Yes, Kimberly, I'm so glad you're here. I think I've got them solidified where I want them to where I'm going to start like printing and laminating the new scripts type of energy. So I moved down to 50 instead of 60 because I think it's just an even number. But I'm really excited to go and do this all. And March is like so far away to where it needs to be March already. But also, I'm like, I'm not ready. I can't do it yet. You know what I mean? Like a piece of me is just like, do it. And then the rest of me is like, because I don't get nervous for them necessarily because, you know, people is my whole thing. But there's definitely I want to make a good first impression, you know? But I'm beyond thrilled. I'm like so excited to just be at Fan Expo and to have all these people that are going to join us. It's amazing. It's amazing. But yes, that was the big news for today. I announced it on Instagram and the ugly Twitter and Facebook groups and stuff like that. So hopefully people will know we're there and they'll come and they'll join us. But even if they don't, we bring our own signs, so it should be chill. But that's like the majority of what has been sort of, you know, oh, you look beautiful today. Thank you, Kimberly. That's so sweet of you. I do feel pretty decent. I kind of love it. Make a cut out of your right hand and make stickers with your links on it. Mugs and t-shirts next. Schumacher can help brew your voice. That's so cool, Andrew. We do have business cards. I make sure to pass out business cards to everybody. But maybe we'll do merch at some point. I'm always moving back and forth. Like, we don't even have a logo for it. There's no logo for it. The only reason that I've finally settled on the name, which is just You Are a Voice Actor. That's the name of our event. I settled on it because when we worked Motor City had lovely writers and marketing team. And I was like, please do whatever you want. I don't have a name for it. I barely have a description for it. I don't have photos of it. Like, that's not my thing. I've never been, how do I put it? I've never been a salesperson. I have never been a marketer. I can get somebody to buy something and I can get somebody to do something or to use a product or a service, but I am not like a salesman, because a salesman's job is to, like, you know, convince you of things. I don't do that. I just make you feel happy enough and comfortable enough and heard and listened to and a positive energy that you want to try. You know what I mean? So all the marketing and stuff, I was like, and then when Motor City did it, I really liked it. They came up with like, You Are a Voice Actor, and that was it. I was like, all right, cool, we're gonna keep that, and they let us keep it and run with it. So I've been doing it ever since. The 3 fingers and thumb will set it apart. It very well could. Yeah, like just a Fallout guy thing. Here's the logo. Did you change up your pricing? Okay, so this is the conversation. Still working on it a little bit. So we are gonna stick with $5 per line, 2 lines max. That's going to stay with our energy. The thing I'm trying to decide is, does that include 1 line edited? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I want to say yes. I kind of think it's really important to have that include 1 line edited. I don't know why, and it's probably shouldn't be that cost if I'm gonna do that, but something that's like a piece of me really doesn't want to give that up. However, what I'm gonna do is, because based on the feedback I've been given, because I love when people give me feedback on like events and stuff, based on the feedback that I've been given, it needs to be reworded if we're going to keep it that way, because it's a little unclear. Because the feedback I got was people would like show up on Friday, they'd love doing it, and they understood that they got 1 from the 2 lines they did on Friday. But then they would come back on Saturday and Sunday and think that they get an edited one from Saturday and from Sunday, so that they're getting 3 total out of the 6 that they did. And I'm like, no. It's 1 per person. So I think that's the way I need to be more clear on speaking about it when we tell people how the process and how it works. Thankfully, I don't put that on any of our marketing. I don't put like $5 a line. I don't put you get this or that. I don't do whatever. Now, our certificates do say you're entitled to 1, which is why, at least until we run out of certificates, but I think for Fan Expo Cleveland, at least, we're going to keep the you get 1 edited. Just from that $5, do the line, get it edited. And also because there's like a piece of me where I don't feel comfortable if someone were to come in and be like, oh, I'm going to pay the $5 to do the 1 line, and then they'd have to pay more to get it edited, so they just walk away with an unedited raw recording for $5. To me, that feels weird. Because our equipment is good equipment, but it's not meant to be like your finalized demo. It's not meant to be a spot. It's not meant to be like an audition piece, right? It can be if you want to use it for like a sample on Backstage or whatever, Actors Access, whatever you want to use. But for me to just hand you a raw recording feels really strange. Like, our money pieces, so to speak, what we're showcasing is you as if you are in an anime. You as if you are in a video game. And if you are in an anime and if you are in a video game, you would have music. You would have special effects. You would have all this cool stuff. And so that's why I think we're going to keep the inclusion. Now, that might up the price in the future, but I do think for right now, we're going to stick with that. Agree? Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that way. I can help with the wording. Let me know if you need help. Okay. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. All of these lines, Scarface needs to be watched again. Literally, like, yeah, I think that's the wording that I'm just going to say, right? Because we don't have it written down on paper. That's our benefit, is I do not have it written down. We just say things, which can also be a detriment, because if we forget to say it, that's on us, right? But we really don't. It's pretty clear. I think the way I need to word it is you get one recording, or no, not even recording, because you might be all in the same file, because I record people all in the same file. So I should say you get one line edited per person included in your $5. I think that's the way we need to say it. We need to say the $5 gets you one line, both raw and edited, per person. But then the problem becomes, they're like, oh, okay, well, I'll do 2 lines and I'm paying $5 for both. Then I get them both edited. And I'm like, no. So I can't say it that way. So I'm going to need to say just like, you get one on the house. I've been using the term on the house, assuming that everybody knows what that means. I don't know if everyone knows what that means. So maybe I should say, like, it's $5 per line to record. You will get one of those lines edited for free. Any other lines that you want edited, you will have to pay on top of that. Or I say something like, you can discuss that, like, in emails. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't even necessarily, I don't know if I would want to take their money right then, even. I like for editing future ones. I would feel like I would want to give them their one that they wanted. And then if they want more edited, they can, like, pay me through PayPal or something online. So I don't even know if I would take money there type of energy. Those are the things that I'm still working with and trying to figure out and see what feels like the best course of action, because I'm not entirely sure yet. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. But yes, some sort of wording around. Is there a... It's on the other side. Is there like a white spot on the... Is it a microphone? It is. It's a cat fur. I'm like, I thought it was a white spot on the wall, but it's a cat fur on the microphone. Yeah, so I'm going to work on my wording and how we say it and how to make it clear that it's like, hey, you get one of these lines that you're going to do per person, like, freely edited, you know? One line edited included with $5 purchase per day. Additional lines edited cost blank dollar. So I'd have to take away the per day, because that's what was confusing people. Is that's what they thought it was they got it one edited per day. You don't. You get one edited total. One included edited total. I don't care if you come back all 3 days. I don't care if you do 25 lines. You get one. That was the part that I couldn't seem to get across. That wasn't, like, worded correctly. And and it's no fault of, it's no fault of people who took it. It's a fault of mine. I should have been wording it better. No, it's not your fault even, Andrew, for wording it that way. Even me trying to explain it here on live is confusing. This is my point, right? This is the type of feedback that I really enjoy. It's like, hey, just so you know, I loved it. Your event's great. I'm not asking for anything else, but this was confusing because I thought I was getting this and I'm not. And I'm not trying to, like, you know, and they were all super nice about it because they're like, I'm not trying to be rude. I just didn't understand. And I was like, you're totally fine. And it's not like people asked for their money back. It's not like they asked for extra things to be recorded. They were just letting me know. And you have to let people know, you know? I know we live in a culture and a society nowadays where we're very, like, I mean, I'm terrified to talk to people. That's part of the anxiety, but, like, and I've always been terrified to, like, communicate, but we do live currently in a space that makes it even scarier to communicate. Great setup for the stream. Thank you, Sid. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. One line edited included with $5 purchase. Additional lines cost $5 per line. That could work, Andrew. Yeah, I like the wording of like one line edited included. Maybe what if I said because if we say it was $5 purchase, they might think then that every $5 line they do then gets edited. So what if I said, would it make sense? One line edited included with first purchase. Would that make sense? Because then, even if they come back Saturday, Sunday, that's not their first purchase. So their first purchase gets one line. And even if they do 2 lines in their first purchase, that's their first purchase. So maybe I drop the $5, right? What if I just do, not that they're still gonna be paying $5, but drop it in the wording. One line edited included with first purchase. Yes. Yes, Ryden? Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so Andrew, I think this is the way we go about it. Because I think that's the way to like actually get it to a place where it's makes sense to everyone and it's communicable. One line edited included with your first purchase. That way, regardless of how many lines you buy, you're only getting one. I'm saving up. All right, then. Woo, I helped the shoe empire. Andrew, I appreciate you. Genuinely, thank you so much. Because if you hadn't have written those out, I don't think I would have come up with that language. You know what I mean? So I really appreciate that. Y'all, we're brainstorming. This is why I love y'all. We're brainstorming, okay? And we really figured things out. Oh my goodness, it's fabulous. Beautiful. Okay, so now I know how to say it. Included with first purchase. Okay, cool. Fire. I'll let Brianna know that too, because she's often the one who has to give the spiel. Because if we're busy enough, I'm at the booth and going. And I'm crossing fingers. Sorry, I don't know what to do with my other fingers. I just the idea that I have 4 and 5 just suddenly hit me because I looked at the screen and I was like, what the fuck are these hand shapes that I'm doing? It's fine. Am I like throwing up gang signs? I didn't mean to. I was trying to say cross my fingers, but then I realized I don't know what I'm doing with the other fingers. What do you do with the other fingers? That was crazy. Yes, I'm hoping what I was trying to say was I'm hoping Fan Expo, fingers crossed, will be crazy busy. Because they're supposed to be getting a lot of people because they're a big, huge company. And I would love my life if we are busy 24/7. It'd be the best thing ever. It genuinely would. No mental farts after the brainstorm? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I just had one. With whatever those finger signals were, I'm pretty sure I just had one, okay? Oh my lord. I was like, oh. What is happening? Literally, I was going crazy. Oh my god. But I'm thrilled about it, y'all. And I have another convention I have to message at some point now that this one has officially been announced so that they can officially announce me as well. I have 2 that I technically have 3 that we have made agreements for me to come this year, as well as Fan Expo and the other ones that are announcing. However, I'm gonna wait until they officially announce me, which will be a little while. So I'm gonna say it'll be a couple months based on the timeline. But just in case they have plans or I didn't read the contract clear enough, I won't announce those ones. But I will say, I can say that there are 4 lined up, not including Fan Expo. So if they all go through, we already have a record number of cons for this year. Our record for the past 2 years has been 3 every year. And we're going to have 5 this year if they all go through, which is crazy. I'm beyond thrilled. I would love to have even more. Oh my god. Rachel shouting out to South Central and the West Side. Listen, Bring me everywhere. That's all I'm saying, okay? Bring me everywhere. I have to get work on a big D&D campaign? Ryden, tell me about it. Wait, you're running a big... Is this the campaign that you're, that group, because you did a D&D group, and everybody in the group said, hey, can you be the DM or the game master instead? Is this that group? Is this that, like, circle, this campaign? Because tell me all about it. Excuse me, I want to know all of it. You better tell me right now. The one convention I met you at last year, I can help with studio setup in a few months. Not saying which con. Andrew, perhaps if we're at that con, you could totally help with setup. We'll see. I will not confirm nor deny. Oh, but I appreciate that. I'm taking mental note of it. Yes, let me grab my laptop to type it out. Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna get the plot for Ryden's D&D. I'm gonna get the plot for Ryden's D&D. Let's go. Plot time. Oh, I fucking love it. It's God tier. Y'all make my day so much better. It does not matter what kind of day or week or whatever we've been having. Y'all make my day better every time. Like, literally, I don't have words. You know what I mean? Crazy, 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 crazy. Oh, you guys are fabulous. Also, other thing I want to note, while a good chunk of our, like, community is here, whether you're lurking or listening or whatever, you can continue to lurk. I'll bring Pepsi 12 packs and Goldfish crackers. That's so sweet, Andrew. You don't have to, but thank you. Other thing I want to note, we will be live on February 13th to celebrate Valentine's Day. The day before, it'll be a Friday. I don't know the exact time, but it will be sometime between like 3 to 8 EST time. And we are having a very special event. I'm not allowed to say what the event is. That is how special it is, okay? I'm not allowed to say. But if you are able to, I will confirm what time it is. What is it, next week? I will confirm what time it's going to be next week. Probably on the Monday or the Wednesday stream. But next Friday, not the current one, February 13th, we are having a very special thing occur. So I highly recommend, even if you can only lurk, I would recommend stopping by because we're doing something very cool that is absolutely crazy. And without spoiling, maybe themed around Valentine's Day and things that are associated with Valentine's Day. Speculate all you want, but I am thrilled, beyond thrilled, of the very cool thing that's going to occur. And with the very cool thing that's going to occur on Friday the 13th, which also, shout out Friday the 13th. We love a Friday the 13th. Because spoopies. But with the very cool thing that's going to happen, if we can show a lot of support, either in the comments of the live stream or the social post that will happen probably after the live stream or like wherever on Instagram, if we could show a lot of support on the social post if you can't make the live stream, or on the live stream if you can, that would be awesome. And it would reflect very well on the special things. So I'm gonna say, I'll be dressed like Cupid with wings on the live stream. Andrew, can you imagine? I just get a knock and I'm like the Twitch notification to be like, oh, let me join your stream. And it's just you, like, am I not the surprise? Are you not entertained? I'm kidding. 6'1", 350, not enough fabric. Nah, Andrew. Nope. Andrew, believe it or not, it's better than that. Believe it or not, it's gonna be crazy good, y'all. Crazy good. Ooh, D&D stuff. Okay. So last session, my spouse ran a little one-shot, and the players want to keep their characters. I love that. That's so cute. The players came across a dragon who had been trapped with a human statue, able to move a short distance, but not able to talk. Oh, the dragon could move or the human statue could move. This dragon, silver or an ice dragon, was sad because her fox familiar was dying. The players used one of 2 total spell slots to heal the Arctic fox. Oh, you've got a bunch of beautiful, cute people playing with you. I always end up at like murder hobo tables. That would have been like, hell no, we ain't spending a spell slot to heal that fox. But I'm glad you've got nice people playing with you who are like, let's heal the little baby fox, and then we can be friends with the fox and the dragon and the weird human statue. The weird human statue. That's really cute. I love where this is going so far, Rythan. And they're gonna keep these characters. Okay. Is this plot still happening? Like, is it still attached? I know you're typing. It's okay. Don't feel like you gotta rush your typing. I know you're getting there. I got you, and I believe in you, and I will wait for your D&D story, because I wait for every D&D story. Thank you very much. I love them. They're my favorite things. I love them. Yes, the girl statue. Yeah, Kimberly, that's what I'm wondering is, like, what does the statue mean? Why were they a real person and they were, like, put to stone? Or what's up? You know what I'm wondering? Because that's suspicious to me. A random human statue with a dragon and a fox? I mean, I know the dragon and the fox seem nice and all, which they probably are, based on how this party reacts. But what's the deal with the statue? That's suspicioso. Also, it's so funny because now that we have new beautiful lights so I can actually be seen, which, while fabulous for stream, is these nice lighting to make me like nice and look lit normally is genuinely for shorts content. Like, I hate to say that in like a way that sounds egotistical or rude, but I feel so bad putting out those shorts because they're fantastically edited and so well done by our editor Ramyong. But I'm just not lit. I'm like in the darkest, dingiest corner. I look like I have no sense to my name, which is fine, right? I'm not a rich bitch. I don't make money. Like, but it's nice to actually be lit so that the shorts in like 10 years can have me lit as a streamer. You know what I'm saying? Oh my lord. But the thing that I was commenting on, it makes it really funny because now that I am well lit, you can see all the little like cat fur that's like sitting on my shirt and like little bits and pieces. You can see all the cat fur on the microphone. You can see all the little handprints on the paint that lied to us about being matte and not glossy and not shine or sheen. It's very, very funny. And you know, it helps keep me a little bit more grounded and a little bit more humble because I remind myself that, hey, things don't need to look perfect because people aren't perfect. And we really need to like get rid of that whole concept and mentality in like, it used to just be a thing in, you know, movies and TV and like celebrities and stuff had to be perfect and all this jazz and everything needed to be blah, 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 which is already dumb and stupid and annoying. But then it moved into like the content and creative space where now all like content creators and influencers and shit have to be these beautiful, perfect, like hair done, makeup done, everything's nice and clean and whatever. And I'm like, fuck off? Like, I don't... What? You know what I mean? But maybe it's just misogyny. Who knows? Ooh, next paragraph. Okay. Now for my first session, yes, your first session at the GM, which is going to be an all-day thing. Damn, they're excited to play with you, Rythan, if they're going to be there all day. Holy shit. The players will make it back to the town to discover the river running through the town has started to dry up. The riverbed is still wet. Fish are stuck in small pools, but there is no flowing water. Upstream, some kobolds, led by a half-dragon, the silver dragon's son, have put up a dam with the plan to flood the town. exploding barrels to take it down. The players will have a chance to divert the water or talk the half dragon down. Ooh, you know what this plot, you know what that little section of the plot reminded me of? My least favorite character in Avatar The Last Airbender, which is Jet, when he goes to fucking blow up the Fire Nation town, literally by doing this. He, like, has a dam or whatever, and then he's gonna light the barrels so that it floods the whole town and kills everyone. That is some evil shit. I love it. He thinks his mother is dead, but if they reveal she is just trapped, then they may get the upper hand in their persuasion check. Ooh, just like Jet? Yes! Listen, we love an Avatar reference, okay? We love a baddie who know Avatar. Every day, all day, we love a baddie who know Avatar. Yeah, it's so funny because you can talk to a lot of people about, like, their favorites or, like, non-favorites or whatever. And in Avatar, if you ask people, who's your least favorite character, what character do you hate, etc., because there's not usually a lot of characters that you can hate in that show because that show's a masterpiece, the immediate words out of my mouth, and no, I've never met anybody who agrees with me. Like, some people don't like him, but they're not, like, the least favorite or they don't hate him. I hate Jet. Like, I hate Jet. I hate Jet with a burning passion. It's just... And I don't even know if I can fully explain it, but it's one of those things where, like, I don't know. How do I even, I'm trying to see how I explain this. The character is supposed to be slated for redemption. And, like, he's supposed to kind of get the Zuko treatment, and he doesn't, which is good, because it's supposed to be a parallel to, oh, Zuko is did bad things and was a bad guy, but then changes to be a good guy, but Jet, like, did bad things and was a bad guy and does not become a good guy. He just kind of becomes paranoid and stays bad. So it's like a good parallel to show the pathways that both of those routes can take. Not every bad guy sees the error of their ways and becomes good, but not every bad guy doesn't see the error of their ways and becomes good. So it's good to have both of them, but my issue with Jet is that he's so annoying, I guess, and maybe that's just like a personal dislike, and maybe it has nothing to do with his character, but he's not, like, my evil and stays evil and loses is like an Ozai. It's an Azula, right? It's a Zhao. Jet's is so pathetic. Jet's is so, like, it's really weird because he's in the wrong, but he also kind of gets gaslit. So he's in this weird spiral of he's a victim who makes other people the victims, but he's also still a victim. You know, like the age-old adage of, like, the abused becomes the abuser? And that's what Jet is. But I don't know that he's done in a good enough way to tell that kind of a story because he's such a side character. Because he was, like, the victim of Fire Nation attacks. So then he was attacking Fire Nation. And, like, okay, yeah, fuck him up. You know what I mean? But then he was in the wrong to attack innocent Fire Nation people. But then when he becomes a refugee and accurately and correctly gets the fact that Zuko is a fucking Fire Nation soldier in the middle of a bunch of refugees who were harmed and, like, had people in their lives die by the Fire Nation, he's then, like, ousted, lied to, gaslit, all to the point of insanity, where he ends up, like, showing up to the gang to just kill everybody. And I'm like, do we not feel like that's a bad thing? Like, I don't like him. He makes me so makes me feel so nasty inside. But I also think it's a little weird that, oh, we killed the only character who the guys we like drove insane. I don't know. Jet's a really weird story. Ooh, more on the D&D. Okay. I'm excited for more on the D&D. The half-dragon will start as a villain, but he just wants his mom. I plan to eventually have him join the party. Might be missed, but ample opportunities will be present. If he joins them, they will seek out the people that stole from his mother, thinking they were responsible for the entrapment. In reality, it was a group of dragon hunters, closely tied to a corrupt church in the main town. Ooh, this plot is fun. I like this plot. This plot is fun. That will be very interesting because what happens, and you know your party better, but like, I'm assuming you have a plan and a route to get them in this direction if they don't want him involved, right? Like, what if they take the Jet route and they're like, nah, fuck you. You suck. You know what I mean? Like, you tried to hurt innocent people where you're the bad guy. What if they do that? What's the plan? Is the plan to like go back to the Silver Dragon and be like, ooh, your son was evil, we killed him, like. But I'm assuming, because your party has sounded very sweet, I guess is the right word. They've sounded very nice and very understanding. So I'm assuming that they're probably not going to do that. They're probably not going to be fighters or just like, you know, attack first, ask questions later. 3 opportunities. Worst case, he has a sister. They won't know who the mother is at first. Okay. So you do have a worst case scenario. That's all you really need is just, okay, well, if they choose that, you know, they're not quite going to listen to all the things that they're going through, at least you've got another option to be like, okay, well, we'll follow the sister who needs help in trying to figure out who did all the evil things. I like that. This is very fun, Rythen. Wait, so what is this corrupt church? Why are they dragon hunters? What do they believe that, like, dragons are, I don't know, demons or something? Like, curses on humanity? What's up with this cult? I love cult churches. What's up with your evil church of Scientology? Because that's every evil church is Scientology. That's not true. Every church is evil. Let's be clear. That's not how this works. But yeah, that's kind of why I'm like, I don't know. The Jet thing is weird. There's a little hair on like the back of the, there it goes. It's the fun party animals. Is there little hairs everywhere. Got little hairs everywhere. But I like this plot, Rythen. I think your party is going to have a lot of fun. All day is crazy. All day online or all day in person? All day in person I feel like is a little better because you can have snacks and food and stuff, but if you're used to playing online and they're like online friends, then it might not be that big of a deal to do it online because you can still eat snacks and chill out and take breaks and do that kind of thing and be casual about it. So I guess it wouldn't be too bad. I'm just not used to online, I think. Maybe if I was more used to it, I could picture it better and see it flowing a little better. That would make sense. But wait, so if your spouse DM'd the previous one-shot that had the Silver Dragon and, you know, the fox and all that jazz, are they now going to be a player in it? Or are they not involved in this one? Who is the baby daddy? Oh, Andrew, that's funny. It's like, okay, no, Andrew, they go for the son, and if they kill the son, then they go to the sister, and if they don't listen to the sister, then they go to the daddy. Like, oh. Fast forward a few months down the arc, where the players help the half-dragon. They have spent a few nights around a campfire where our half-dragon friend has been carving a box out of stone. They find the ritual needed to reverse the seal. They find the ritual needed to reverse the seal. As the statue starts to melt, revealing the mother, the half-dragon approaches their mother carrying the carved fox as a gift. Aww. That's very cute. And they got a little fox as a friend. Right, and this is adorable. They're going to have so much fun because this is really cute. You put a lot of thought into this plot, and I'm vibing with it, and I know they're going to vibe with it. Because that's the real thing, right? Is as long as you are putting genuine thought and passion into what you're creating, into your works, your writings, your visuals, your gameplay, whatever it is, then that will come across to all of the other people who are going to be involved and going to be taking part and going to kind of like be with it. So I really like that you've put in this much thought for them because you're telling a whole story. They kneel before her and fall to the ground. The stone fox falls to the floor and shatters. An arrow can be seen stuck in the half-dragon's back. Their mother cries, "Little fox," and I end the session. Right then! You would end on such a crazy cliffhanger? No! You're so mean! You're so cruel! You would end like that with their little half-dragon adoptable NPC getting shot in the back? That's crazy. I love it. I love it. Keep being cruel. This will be multiple sessions, by the way. Okay, I got you. That makes more sense. So you're doing like a whole campaign for them. That's amazing. You're going to run like a whole... Wow. You're jumping in full force. Now, are you the type of game master who has outlines and, a book of NPCs and locations and plots? Or are you a game master that kind of throws balls to the wall and not emphasizes, improvs most of it? Are you kind of a mixture of both, or what's the energy? The church, which may be led by a shape-shifted evil dragon, is seeking to gain control. Ooh, we love a shape-shifted evil dragon. Hee 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 hee. Evil dragon. Hee 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 hee. I use a mix of both. Okay. I find myself to be the same way. I have a decent amount of structure, but I don't make NPCs unless they're extremely vital, right? Unless they're going to be like main characters, I don't make them. I do plan out where I expect party members to head, but I'm telling like a specific story. So they're not really allowed to do sandbox stuff, so that's a little bit different. But I don't write out scenes. I usually put bullet points on key information that an NPC would know. So if I have like a main character NPC, like the king or something, I'll have like bullet points of like, he would know this, he would know that, he would know such and such, he would not know this. Or if I have like a secret villain, like you're doing like the evil church king thing, or evil church dragon thing, if I had a secret evil villain or a secret bad guy, I would have like bullet point knows this, bullet point acts, this kind of personality. And then I have a bullet point in like really big bold letters that says like does not say, or like will not tell, or secret, something like that in really big letters to remind me that they should react and talk and make choices that inform that knowledge without telling the characters, no matter how high they roll or how well they do, what that knowledge is. So I do have those. I will prep as much as I can, but I do have enough wiggle room to improv. By the way, if you ever want some crazy D&D advice, I do recommend the Angry GM's blog. He has great content, even if he comes off as a blank. All right, wait, here, let me look them up. Angry GM vlog. Oh, it does come out. Whoa! Oh, the little face masks for a 20 and a 1. Wow, and the first one on here is I'm going to tell you exactly how to screw over your players. That's funny. How interesting. Okay. He's pretty consistent with his posts, too. Maybe I'll read a few. We'll see. Thanks for the suggestion. I appreciate that. Oh, is this a movie that's gonna come out? Filmmaker Mamoru Hosoda, Mirai. Time-bending anime adventure about Scarlet, a medieval-era sword-fighting princess on a dangerous quest to avenge the death of her father. February 5th? You'll be going? Wait, Andrew, I do not know this movie. Let me look it up. Scarlet anime movie, February 5th. Ooh. Wait, the artwork's so pretty, Andrew. Oh, I like the style a lot. The style's very pretty. I love, like, the imagery of the pink hair and the white dress, but, like, stained in blood. Oh, and she's on a battlefield? Interesting. Ooh. This looks fun. Yeah, it's got a really cool art style where it's a bit more, I don't want to say realistic, but a bit more grounded, but with an anime touch. Very cool. Andrew, let me know how it is. I'm liking this imagery in the pictures, so I'd be curious if it ends up being a good movie, plot-wise and all that jazz. So let me know how it goes. That's a really cool thing to see. It's in Japanese, English subtitled. Oh, then you definitely need to let me know if it's good. Because that means they haven't, like, it's not crazy popular, but it's good enough to sort of get a release. So, I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. How to Build Awesome Encounters is a great read. Oh, from the Angry GM? Okay. I'll have to look it up. I know, like, I've been following all the Daggerheart stuff with the Get Your Sheet Together. And the posts that have been going out about, like, this is how you make a campaign frame and that kind of jazz. So it's always interesting to read other people's perspectives into how they make things and create things and do things. Because I definitely have the type of brain where if it, like, doesn't fit my fancy right away, I want to throw it in a trash can. And you shouldn't do that because everything takes practice and time and patience. I just have none of it. And so I always have to remind myself, and I always have to instill and be like, okay, just try the thing. This is the way you're supposed to be doing it. This is the way it's supposed to work. You are just shit at it. You know what I mean? So you have to keep doing it. You have to keep practicing until you are not shit at it. Which I hate because, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to practice the thing. When Rachel's the English voice actress of an anime series and or movie, we knew. Listen, Andrew, that'd be fire. One day, that's the goal. We'll see if we can get there. But it doesn't have to be the end-all, be-all. Would it be awesome? Hell yeah. But first, I'd need an agent that believes in me. I don't have that. We'll see. But I do want to do a lot of, I have so much fun just creating things, like, on our own. And I really would love to have the ability to make more stuff independently. I think it's a lot of fun, and it gives so much creative freedom and so much, I don't know. It lets you do things without needing a yes. And that's the worst part about the entertainment industry, or the performance industry is what I should say, is you need a yes and before you can do anything. And I'm just like, ugh, fuck you. I don't want a yes. I just want to do the thing. You know what I mean? Let me do the thing. That outline was 300 words? Which outline? The outline for your DM thing? It had to be more than 300 words. Or do you mean the one that the paragraphs you sent? The one in chat that you sent about your game? Da, 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 da. Wow. 300 words doesn't feel like a lot. I don't know why that feels so small, but I guess that is a lot because that's like over a paragraph. I never remember how many words are supposed to be in a paragraph, but it's usually like what? What do they tell us? 4 to 5 sentences in a paragraph? Limited greatly by Twitch's character limit? That's the truth. That is the truth. Getting limited by the characters. Yeah, that's the hardest part, I dare say. I dare say. When it kind of keeps you where it's like, you can only put so much at once. So you must keep typing big old paragraphs. Keep typing them. And then maybe you'll get your point across. Yeah, it does love to do that. But you did it well, because I understood what you were saying. And we got to go through them all. We don't have a crazy bustling chat, so we don't got to worry about scrolling back up or anything like that. I can just read them as they come. I thought it was pretty chill. Alright, y'all. I think it's time to bust out our game. I really do. I did grind a little bit since we finally got to a spot where it wasn't just plot. I grinded a little, some of our lesser characters, which I don't know if that helps because in all reality, we're gonna need the higher leveled characters to fight these plot battles, but it'll be fine. Everything's fine. I couldn't get back some of them because it would do plot in order to end their quest. So, at least I think, because I assume if you walk past it, you have to start the plot. So, we will pop on over. Let me make sure I got sound. There we go. Okay. Alright, y'all. Plot time. I'm very excited so we can play a little bit here and have some fun gameplay and plot. Yeah, see, I couldn't get back to this one. This is where they were supposed to go in order to, resolve the quest they're on, but I can't go to there because we gotta go here for plot. But we know what this fight is. This fight's the gallows, which is the one we were having so much trouble on. So we might have to do more... grinding. We're gonna find out. I think, though, because I got Griffin up to 10, we're gonna try it. We'll give it a shot, and then we'll see how far behind we are. I think it's gonna be what we're gonna do. And if we have to go level up those characters, we'll go do it. Or maybe we'll lower the difficulty. I hate to do that, but we might have to. Okay. So, we're gonna have to put 2 over there. Ramza has to be over here. So what we were doing was... So I think we're gonna keep our Mystic here. Because I haven't changed the job. We did get a Time Wizard. I was able to lower... Or I thought I was. Oh, I want him to have the Night Power first. But he can be a Time Wizard if we need it. So I'm gonna put her on. Because she was good as a Mystic over here. And then we took Bertram... Because we were trying to charm all the ladies. So we can try that method to start. But maybe we should put him down here so he can get up there faster. Yeah, wait. Let's put him down there. Hold on. So, reposition. Oh, that's cute. They put their little hands up. We're going to put him down here. And we're going to put him with Nicola.
Leave this to me.
And then we're going to put Eustacia down here. Since she's our other big hitter.
We're sure to win.
All right, let's give this a shot.
Forward.
Lots of fun plot. We don't know if this makeup will work, but we can at least see how we're doing. Because we're a few levels down. But I don't know that it's the end-all be-all.
It is not too late.
I have to keep re-clicking the fast-forward button because they're considering them like separate scenes every time they sort of change the camera. Oh, that changed what he did. He doesn't go for the mystic usually. Interesting. Okay, Bertram goes first. So I'm going to run her up here to try and charm this lady. 79%! Come on, baby girl. Come on, Chloe. You know you want to join our team.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go. Love it. Now she's on our team. Let's go. Go for Gafgarian. Beautiful. So I'm going to move Nicola this way so that she can heal. Because she's got... Ooh, that's right. She has, like, everything. So let's see, actually, can we get her up here? We can. So I might move her up here with Bertram so that we can try and get a regen on both of them. I think that's a good idea. Okay. He's going for Ramza. We shield parried. He's going for Nicola. Whoa!
Let me see.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, they can one-shot the healer. I didn't realize they could one-shot the healer. That's not good. Okay, we might not be able to bring her. We might not be able to bring her. Okay, well. That would have been good to know. Ugh, a miss. God damn it. I mean, I can move her here, but I don't know if that's enough distance to raise. Can she reach her? No, she can't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be in trouble. I guess we'll try and cast Silence on the Time Mage. This might be a restart. We might not have a choice here. Hey, yay, yay. Yeah, because Eustacia doesn't have enough to... She does not have enough to actually raise anyone. She doesn't have that ability yet. Haste goes off on him, which I don't care about. Silence. Misses. Oh, God. Whoa. That's stuff we haven't seen before. Slow works, but we haven't seen that animation, I don't think. Okay. And there's our two razors. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna have to retry that. Apparently, Nicola dies in one hit. Which I was not aware of. Okay. Let's change formation. Nicola's not going on that side. Maybe we put the Mystic on that side. She could be okay. Okay. So let's put... Does he have raise abilities? No. I need somebody else that can raise. You know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take... Because I know I can do items. I'm gonna take my martial arts off. Because I do not... I do have it in white magic too. I only have 19. I'm gonna put on items. Because I can throw a phoenix down in items. Even if I don't particularly like it, it will help. So we're gonna put Nicola on this side. With Eustacia still.
Nothing can stop me.
And we're gonna put Bertram and the Mystic over here. We'll try that. Okay, let's see if that works. It might be possible that we just can't bring Nicola because the enemies in this battle are too... I don't want to say too powerful for her, like too strong, because they're kind of too strong for everyone. But they're Not affected by. I don't know, special to hitting her? She's weakness to them? I guess would be the way of putting it. Alright, let's charm a lady. Miss Ma'am, you know you want to be on our side. Come on, Chloe. Hell yeah, let's go. She can work on our side. I love it. Alright, so. I'm going to put Nick... Ooh, it might not go on two separate... Let's see what her regens and stuff do. Okay, so if I put her... I'm going to put Nicola back here. And then cast regen. Because I can put Eustacia in the middle. Oh god, no, he kills her in one hit! Oh, only 63. Okay, cool. Ooh, I was terrified because I thought that was the dude that killed her in one hit. Thank god it was not. Oh, but my Mystic's not in a great place. Okay. Casting slow.
For the sake of...
Okay. Oh, that means where he's standing, he's gonna get regen. Shit. Little bastard. And I have no way to push him out of the way, do I? Eustacia might be able to if I move Ramza. But he would only move one back is the problem. Unless I put her here. Okay, so I'm gonna put Ramza here. And we're gonna focus on rending. We are going to focus on rending. I know there's not high chances. Shield parry, damn. And then we're gonna move Eustacia here. Because she has rush. Ramming an adjacent unit has a chance of has a chance of knocking it back. So hopefully I can knock him back. Damn. We didn't knock him back. Okay, that means he's gonna get regen on him.
I must go on.
Which I don't want. That's very, very bad to have regen on there. Shoot. Okay. I can have her cure herself. But I think we should silence if we can reach. Ah, we can't. Okay. I'll have her cure herself then. Can't believe cure puts her back so far though. It's really annoying. Oh, a miss on him. Okay. We missed on Nicola too, which I don't care for, but it is what it is. I'll take the miss on him. It's fine by me. Slow was worked. Okay, slow's on Bertram, which is fine. Because we're just using him to charm people, mostly. And there goes my Mystic. Boo. Shootity shoot. Okay, I think I'm going to move her back to this corner. And... we're going to cast a, not a raise, a cure. In this corner back here. But see, hers only takes one turn. So it must be the class, which is unfortunate, because now they're stuck. Shootout messing around. FF with an hour of the stream start. Listen, I got a deadline tonight. I gotta be out at 10, okay? We ain't playing games. Let me go charm some more people with Bertram. Okay. Miss Emmett, you know you want to be on our team. Hell yeah, we're charming all the women. Let's go. Charming every woman. I love it. Okay, beautiful. He's going for Eustacia, which is good for us. Oh, don't kill Eustacia. Shit. Don't like that. Not super happy with that, although we're dodging, which is good. Love that. I love having charmed ladies. We love charmed ladies. Because then they attack each other, which is fabulous. Now, the reason why I switched Ramza was so that he could Phoenix down people. So I'm going to do exactly that because she is next. We're going to Phoenix down her.
Open your eyes. I'm not dead yet.
Don't forget to cast Sleep on Thyself. 6 to 8 hours of REM is the best. Yeah, we'll see about that. You know, sometimes that would be the ideal. Not always possible, but that's okay. We're gonna cast Cure. It only does 11 because she's not the right class. Okay, I'm gonna focus then. To up that physical attack power. Haste goes off, which is a little annoying. Oh, it missed! It missed? Hell yeah, it did. Hell yeah, it did. Bertram's still alive. He can still charm a bitch. Hell yeah, shoot your own person. I love it. Okay. She could probably cast some evil stuff too. But her cure goes off very quickly. And also does... I feel like I want to put regen on these two though. I think it makes more sense. I'm going to cast a regen. Her charm wore off, which is fine. Still gets to go through because that was the one that she cast. Oh, I think we got it. I did not pay attention, but I think we got it. Ooh, all of the charms are off of our ladies. All of the charms are off of our ladies. Can we charm our ladies by standing here? Are they in range? They are in range. Oops. 53% and 65. Hey, Nicia. Nicia, you want to be on our team, girl? Yes, you do. Hell yeah, she does. God, Bertram is on fire today. And then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. He's on fire, bro.
Come then.
Oh, Gafgarian can still reach him. Shit. I don't like that. But I suppose it keeps Gafgarian in check. He's gonna go for Ramza. That's fine. Ooh, he's got magic. Shit. I don't like that. Okay, they're still attacking each other. I love to see it. Casting slow. What? But I charmed her. What the fuck? I charmed that bitch. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That charm was a success. What the hell? What you mean she ain't charmed? Get out of here. Get out of here with her not being charmed. Alright, well, I'm gonna kill this bitch then. Absolute slaughter.
Over.
Because if you're not charmed and you're not on our team, you don't get to live. That's how the world works. You have to be on our team. And that's how it works. She's gonna die immediately if I raise her is probably the issue here. And I've got nowhere to move Nicola, so this is gonna be interesting real quick. Do not kill Bertram, you fool. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate it. Hey, hey, hey. Looks like we're gonna have to change it up because I don't think I can get to the Mystic in time. I'm gonna try at the very least. How far away is my raise magic? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4. Okay. So let's put on an evasive. We'll go to these guys. They're gonna attack Ramza. Okay, shield parry. Going for you. Wow. Oh, evaded. Hell yeah, evaded. Okay. Okay, she can get past that. That's not too bad. What is she casting? Haste on both of them? That's a little annoying. Okay, we're gonna go behind this guy. And just do some straight up attacks. Because our rending, even though we're supposedly a knight, our rending does not seem to work very well. So, I think going in for the kill here is kind of the way we should be doing it, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, cloak evasion? You little bastard. Haste. Ooh, haste on both of them is bad. That's tricky. That's very, very tricky to get haste on both of them. I gotta get her into the Mystic. Is that close enough for her to raise? Ooh, it is. My only concern would be that the Mystic will also die right away. Oh no, Gafgarian gets to go. Uh-oh. Ah, shoot. We're gonna have to start over. Well, alright, we were close. We were close. That wasn't too bad of a lineup. Yeah, that's a full game over. Let's retry it. Let's retry it. Before we just completely have to grind again, let's give it a retry. Because I don't think it was the worst. Bertram was schmoozing people left and right, man. He was charming everybody up, getting them on our side. So I think keeping Bertram over here is the right move. So, right. Oh, that's Emmerich, not Bertram. Quite a remove. We're gonna keep Bertram there. But maybe I mean, Nicola didn't do too bad up here. I like keeping Eustacia here. I think she works well.
Time to fight.
And we could keep Nicola up in this corner, which isn't the worst. Maybe since Ramza can also raise, we can focus on it a bit more with him because his knight powers don't seem to be working. So I'm going to bring in Griffin, I think, or maybe Emmerich to shoot some arrows. Does he have a good bow or does he still have a bad bow? He still has a bad bow. If I change... Wait, because I think if I change him out... Yeah, the other guy has the lightning bow. I'm going to change him out with this guy. And give him the lightning bow. And now let's try Emmerich. See if Emmerich can do it.
Right.
Okay, we're going to try and go for like a damage mode where we just do a lot of damage. I have a question, but it's off topic. You're all good. Go for it. Nothing's on top. Nothing is off topic. I play the game more as to do something on stream. We are more than willing to chat about whatever. It's no worry. D. Okay. He's still gonna go for her, which I don't like. Don't like him going for Nicola. All right. Schmoozy territory. We're gonna go right up to her first. Hello, Chloe. Chloe, you know you want to join us, Chloe.
Yeah.
Miss! Chloe? Chloe, you're supposed to join us. Uh-oh. No, Chloe, you're not supposed to deal damage. You're supposed to join us, Chloe. Join us. What are you doing? You're supposed to join us in all of our things. Alright, so I can put both of them here, which is good.
Let me think.
Oh no, that's Emmerich, not Ramza. Shit. I gotta do that better next time. Alright, if I move him here... He's got Cure, Protect, and Chill as well. Okay. Who can his aim hit? Only my guy. Of course, we're only in the range of my dudes. What if I bring him here? Can he hit anybody from here? He can hit this guy. Okay. That guy is gonna go before we get anything off, so let's just hit him now. Ugh, cloak evasion, little bastard. Okay, they're going for Ramza. Bertram. Cloak evasion, good. That's good for us. We want that. She's an archer, so she's gonna try and do damage. Haste, okay. What is it, gravity that he casts? Oops. I have an artist friend that was going to recreate my OC, the first D&D character I ever made. Aww. And another artist friend that on a whim made a model idea for me of a ferret in a suit. Not sure if I can make using both work. You don't have to use both. You can just say thank you to whichever one you don't want to use publicly and say I really appreciate it. It's like on my wall at home. You know? Do I want to pick one now or have one as a backup? I'd feel bad if someone made something for me, but I didn't use it. Well, that would be my question first and foremost, is like, are they making it under the assumption that you're going to be using it to like stream or something? You know what I mean? Or are they just making it because they're like, oh, this is for you. I hope you like it. If they're both under the assumption, then yeah, I'd probably tell at least maybe one or two of them, right? Or I guess if there's only two. I would tell someone that you're like, hey, I kind of have an idea in mind. Oh, I didn't switch him over. Fuck. I didn't switch Ramza over because we died. Shit. Okay. The first one, yes. The second one just wanted to draw. Yeah. Then that's your answer right there, right? You're not promising anybody, oh, will you create this for me so I can use it on stream or whatever it is. It'd be different if you were like, yeah, please make that for me. I will use it for stream. Then I'd be like, hey, I don't think I'm going to use it for stream. You don't have to make it if you don't want to. It's probably what I would say. I wouldn't even say like you might say, I would love to have it, but you don't have to make one if you don't want to. Appreciate all the effort that you went into, right? So that would be kind of my thought process. I hope that helps. Oh, that's good. You evaded. Ooh, we got all three protects off too. Hell yeah. Does that make sense, Ryden? Oh, he's going for Bertram. Nobody likes that I'm trying to schmooze everybody. Let me schmooze your women. Let me schmooze your women. Steel Heart. Chloe, join us. Oh, thank you, Chloe. It's about time. Always let me schmooze the women. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna keep her right here. And so the protects went off. Did none of the regens go off? Damn, that sucks. All 3 regens missed? Wow, maybe I just cast it again, to be honest. Try and get the regens on. I think I'm just gonna cast it again and try and get them both on. Yeah, it made sense? Okay, cool. And you can always ask questions and stuff like that, by the way. It's always chill. I'm never like, we must focus on the task at hand. Nah, none of that shit bothers me. My spouse preferred the ferret guy, but I might just use the OC for a bit while I figure some things out. That works too, right? You could use one for now while you build up all your like, okay, I'm definitely gonna present this way or use these names or whatever it is. Use what's comfortable currently and change when you're ready to change. There's no shame in that. She's on our side, so I'm gonna shoot this bitch. Hell yeah. Oh my god, he's gonna move before I get to shoot him, isn't he? Because I'm a dumbass who didn't pay attention. This is probably why I didn't bring Emmerich the first time. Oh well, it is what it is. Should have been paying more attention. I don't think we're gonna win this fight anyways. Because archers just aren't helpful when they have to go so far back in line. We'll see. At least the regens went off, which is good. I didn't change Ramza, so I'm going to have to get Nicola out there. And I didn't change Ramza. So without his help, I don't know that I'm going to have enough revivals.
I won't lose.
No, it doesn't have to be permanent. Nothing ever is, right? So I wouldn't be too hung up on it. Plus, you always have to remember, if people are your friends, they're going to be fine. They're going to totally understand. As long as you communicate, they're not going to be upset. Slow. Okay. It doesn't matter because he's an archer. Archers are hard to deal with, man. You can kill him. It's fine. You didn't even kill him, Gavgarian. Come on. Wow. All of y'all can't do jack shit. Okay. I'm going to start walking her over so I can get her to Bertram as quickly as possible. And do I want to cast anything in the meantime with that? Kind of want to save my MP, although we do have ethers. I'm just going to evasive her, I think. That's good. Our charmed lady took out one of their own, which is helpful for us, because she's beautiful and charmed. There goes Emmerich. He's just going to go for Ramza. Beautiful. Love that. Okay. Now, moving Nicola around this battlefield is what's going to become difficult. Which is what I don't particularly like. So I'm going to start sending in Ramza. So that I can get the other ones in here too. I don't like all these hastes going off. Because I have to get Nicola in here for her to be able to raise Bertram. And I still don't know if that's close enough. It is. Okay, good. Thank goodness. Okay. That's a raise. The charm has worn off. So I'm going to run her here. Go after this guy. Hell yeah. Cloak evasion, goddammit. Damn, those cloak evasions, man. They screw a lot of shit up. They're going for Eustacia? Okay. Well, I'm going to try and have Bertram charm again. So if I go up to her again, what would a charm get me? Still 79%. That's pretty big. But she's an archer, which means her aim is already in. So her aim's going to hit whether I like it or not. That's the hard part here. So I'm going to go over here and try and charm our time mage. Come on, Nisia. Hell yeah, okay. That's something. Because she's going to hit regardless. I'm not going to have a shot there. Good, he can't get in. I was worried about this. No! And since I didn't change Ramza, now we have to restart because I can't raise Emmerich. Okay, so no Archer because they suck. And we actually do need to return to, like, world map because I need to change Ramza's ability here.
Was there something?
So, we're going to change him off of martial arts and on to items because we need someone else who can raise. We can still bring Nicola. We cannot bring Emick. We're still going to bring Bertram. So I had Lad on Squire because he needs to learn some stuff. But I had changed him into our very own, like, time mage, to be honest. I just want him to have the ability to parry. So I'm like, maybe I don't have him as a time mage right now. And I have him, like, as a Squire. And the only thing he can do is haste. Which, like, haste is good. But I don't know that it's good enough to bring to this fight. So we could bring Alicia, because she's decently powered. The archers are not helpful at this moment in time. We could bring, like, Lavian. Timothy wasn't doing too bad. He was doing pretty chill. Morgant was doing fire with his little platinum dagger. But he was doing it against, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Against, like, monsters, not against people. He's Cure and Shell, but he doesn't have Raise. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it if he doesn't have those. Alright, so I think we stick with our main crew. So let me get a little save going. Let's put a save on. But maybe we bring, like, our black mage and get some black magic going. We could try that. Otherwise, I think the crew that we have set up is pretty good. So we're going to stick with that, I think. I think that'd be okay. Because as long as Ramza can raise people with Phoenix Downs, item-wise, and we've made sure of that now, then I don't think we're in too much trouble. So we're going to put Eustacia.
Stop me.
And then we're going to put Nicola. We're going to keep Bertram over here so that he can chom.
For victory.
And we're going to put Griffin
Ready
back
and
here
willing.
as our black mage.
It's time.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Ba-na-na-na. All right. Gotta fast forward through all the dialogue. And then the double dialogue, because they talk again. Lots of communication and plot. Ooh, taking them out of his range made him go for Lad or Griffin. I don't know if I care for that. Alright, we're gonna keep with our charming. Ma'am, I would like to charm you. Thank you very much. You should join our team. 53%. Hold on. Hold on. That's also a new name. Why are we at 53%? What's that about? Usually we're pretty good at charming. Why is our charm skill so low? Why is our charm skill at 53? What's this about? Let me, hold on. I'm not happy about that. What if I charm this lady? What if I charm this archer instead? Then what is my charm skill at? Oops. Still 53? What's going on here? What's going on here? What occurred that all of a sudden my charm skill is so low now? I don't understand how charm works. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go for it and hope she joins us. Yep, that's a miss. Of course it is. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, well, we're gonna stick with the regen here. So that way we can get that cast. Have her wait. He's gonna go for Eustacia. That's fine. Not too concerned. But now they're going for Bertram, which I am concerned. Because I don't know why his abilities are being, like, so much worse. It's not usually the way it goes. Oh, skip through the dialogue. And then we're going to put Ramza here so he can also get the effect of them. We're going to leave her here. And she's going to do a protect on everybody. See if we can get that off as well.
My turn, is it?
It is, and you are gonna die so fast, my guy. Like, so incredibly fast. So let's see if we can get some black magic going. Ooh, I can hit them above me? That's good to know. 51 damage. Okay. What about Blizzara? Does that do more or less? 60, okay. And 55, okay. Yeah, we're gonna hit her, I think. Ooh, is she the one casting slow? Because that puts us above the slow. Which one is casting slow? Well, that's who we're casting haste on. Scarlet is casting slow. Oh, and haste is on 2. Shoot, so they're both going to be able to move. Okay, so that's not exactly helpful. Can I walk him up to where Bertram is? No. Okay. What is aim +7 on? Who's doing the aim +7? She is. And it won't tell me the tile, perhaps? Okay. I don't care for these things. These things are not helpful. Okay, so is there anybody else where I can hit multiple people? Because she's going to move after she casts. I already know she's going to move. How much do I deal to, like, Gafgarian? A little bit. Okay. I might just have to go for them anyways. I'll just target him instead of her, I think. We'll do that. Yeah, because she gets to do haste and then move. Oh, she didn't get to move. Ooh, that's very good. That's very good. Do my protects go through? Okay, we got a decent amount of protects off, so that's not the worst. So Blizzara goes down, which is good. The aim +7 is annoying, but it's gonna go through. And then Gafgarian, I assume, kills... He kills Bertram? Interesting. I'm a little surprised. Back from ads? Hell yeah. Welcome back, Rythan. Welcome back indeed. Can Nicola reach with black magic from here? No. So I think we're just going to continue. She can't quite reach a raise. She has protect, but not regen off. Ramza got both. Ooh, I think Eustacia got neither, which I don't care for. She can do it like here and hit her even like that. Maybe I'll put it here. That could work. That way we're casting something. Now they're gonna try and kill him. Hey. Oh, she casted it first. Shit. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. We're still gonna move Eustacia back here, because I want to do some damage. She's only dealing 48, though. I might move her out more. Or maybe I leave her in this, like, corner. But I'm going to use Fundaments again and bring her attack up again. Because I just think that can be really helpful. Good, he stayed put. That's what we want. Focus. Oh, he moved. Well, at least he attacked her and not anybody else. But I think we still might be in trouble. Yeah, because now she's down too. Okay, so I'm not sure why Bertram's charms lowered. That's a little confusing to me. Not really sure why that was the case. Wish I knew a little bit more about why. That would be helpful. At least in trying to figure out how all of this sort of, you know, works in tandem, so to speak. Because now all of these are going to go off, which is not great. Yeah, double haste. Oh, God. I think we're going to have to replay this one, too. Because he's going to kill her. Well, he doesn't do... Well, 56. I'm going to say he doesn't do too much, but he kind of does. So let's put her up here. And get the raise off. So we can at least get him back up. Oh, she gets to hit first. Ay. Okay, she did an aim instead of an attack. Which is good. Prefer something like that, I suppose. He goes for Bertram again. He's got to run out of MP at some point, doesn't he? Oh, God. There we go again. Jeez Louise, bro. I don't know how this shit gets done. Oh, he just stole something off of me. Oh, they're dealing a lot of damage to her, too. Which is not great. She was so close to dying. Which would have been so nice. Alright, well... I'd rather raise Bertram, but I don't think I can, is my trouble here. Because I think our items have to be directly, yeah, next to. Which isn't great, but I think I'm going to put him up here and just try to, like, protect her a little bit. Not that it'll do much, but I think this is a restart.
What's the plan?
My phone died because I wasn't looking at it. They do that. They love to be nasty like that. Where they're just like, oh, this would be the perfect time to inconvenience you. Oh, that was a big one on Ramza. Fabulous. Okay. Who would be next? Griffin would be next. So maybe I can, like, move her here? Can she reach Griffin from there? Of course we are one tile away. Lord. Okay. So we'll move her to, like, this corner, I guess. It did have a weird audio sync issue, but that was okay. Okay, good. I'm glad that it, like, fixed, I assume? Oh, right. Raze pushes her so far back in the fucking lineup. I swear to God. Because it makes her 6. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart this. There's no fucking way. 3 of them down? Nah, there's no way. We're gonna retry. Change formation. Why did Bertram lose his charm numbers? I don't understand that. He lost like over 10%. I've heard that before about the Twitch app though. That it can lose like, or it can get weird audio issues like that. So that does make sense. Maybe I put Griffin over here.
Ready and willing.
How about that? Let's put both mages over there. And let's keep this
You have my
side
strength.
Bertram and Eustacia.
Time to fight.
Let's see how that goes.
At the ready.
Did you see the other message? What other message? I saw that your phone died. Oh, I was listening to stream on my phone, but watching on my laptop. Oh, weird. Huh.
It is not.
I never really thought about that. Listening on your phone, but watching on your laptop. Well, I guess it's because you want, if you're working on things on your laptop, then you need to be able to hear what you're working on, so that makes sense. Never considered that, to be honest. But I guess it would create a little bit of sync delay, I suppose. Why is it 53% now? I'm so confused why the percentage has gone down, and the game doesn't tell me why the percentage has gone down. Because it is cruel and mean. Alright. She's no longer Chloe, so they keep changing the minions, which are a little annoying, but at least we charmed her. I don't like that they keep changing the minions. Alright, so we're gonna cast... I'm gonna do Protect first. Yeah, I think. Ramza won't get in it. I'm gonna do Protect first. Which is a little annoying, but it is what it is. He's gonna go in there. No, he's dead already? Okay, Cloak Evasion. Thank God. I was about to say. I had my phone connected to my Bluetooth so I could listen easily, and then watching on here to type faster. That's right, because you were telling us about D&D. So that makes sense. You want to be on the laptop to type a little faster. Fair enough. That clocks. But now your phone has deceased. Oh, he is going to be here in time. Okay, cool. That is exactly what we'll do. I cannot potion because he's not a whatchamacallit, so we'll just evasive. He's got a little white magic, but it's just cure. I really think I'm just going to have him attack people. 75 and 66 versus 63 and 56. Okay, so we want Blizzara. And we're going to put it right here, because it will at least get Gafgarian, which is good. We'll have him wait so that we can get the Protect. No one's gone for Eustacia with her sitting here, which is an interesting choice. I'm going to have her go for this Archer lady. She can deal 48. Okay, we're going to do it. 12? Why is it doing that? Can somebody tell... I really wish this game... The game said 48 damage and she dealt 12. Like, I don't... Sometimes this game pisses me off, bro. I play you to have fun and feel happy, and yet you make these stupido decisions. Which I do not understand.
You.
We'll keep going, I suppose. Gafgarian's gonna go for Bertram, which is not fun. I'm gonna have Bertram go back to this chick and try and charm her. I don't know if this is a new one. This is also a new lady, Celestria. So they're changing the stats of the minions, which I don't appreciate. Why are we changing the stats of the minions? That feels a little rude, frankly. It feels very rude. Can she pull off any black magic from here? She can, but she can only get one of them. Which is not something I particularly prefer. We could get a poison on him. No, we can't reach. So I could put a regen on them, but I think I'm just gonna leave her like that. We'll let these time mages go through and cast all their hastes and their slows. Okay, he goes for Eustacia and gets the pushback. We're gonna move him a little closer. Can he hit his black magic from here? Like, does he have a bigger range for some reason? It doesn't look like he has a bigger range. So maybe if I bring him this way? He's got slower movement speed. Boo. He's still only gonna hit one of them. Which, like, did good damage, but I don't know if it's worth it, because I want to be hitting multiple. Do we just cast Cure on ourselves? Do I waste that MP? Maybe it's not a waste, because it keeps him alive. Let's think of it that way. We'll think of it that way. How about that? And we'll see if it works. I should have just linked my Bluetooth to my laptop from the start. That probably would have been good. Probably would have been good. But that's how it goes sometimes. Okay. Well. Now we're in trouble. Fun. Very fun. Okay. Well, I guess we'll potion him. I don't think it's gonna do all that much. We really might just be outclassed for this. I don't know, man. Haste is on. Aims are gonna go off. Everybody's gonna go for Bertram. Already down Eustacia. None of my charms are working. Because they keep changing the minions. And I don't understand. How am I supposed to plan around the battle if you keep changing your minions? Oh boy, oh boy. More hastes are going. I have to get her in a position to be able to raise. Although I'd love to put her in a position to be able to deal some damage. She can't hit it yet. Guess we'll just evasive her. Oh boy, this one is trouble. Trouble, trouble. Why is he running? Oh, he's not. He's just going for Bertram, who cannot seem to charm a woman because they changed out all the NPCs. I do not appreciate them changing out the NPCs so that I cannot charm them. They saw me consistently charming the same ladies over and over, and they said, no more. We're specifically gonna change all the NPCs so that it does not work. And I'm like, bro, that's cheating. That is just fundamentally cheating. Like, what? Oh. Oh, well. And there goes all my protects. We're gonna have to be restarting this. There's no way. There's absolutely no way, bro. Okay, maybe we can't bring Bertram. Because they keep changing out the NPCs. So that they, like, aren't, you know, aren't charmable. Which is crazy for the AI to be doing that, for the record. Okay. So let's think about this. I'm not allowed to reposition Ramza. He's, like, locked here. Oh, I can reposition him? Oh, shit. So he's just locked in combat. Well, fuck, I'm gonna bring Ramza down here. Oh, we cannot be assigned to group 2. God damn it. Well, shit. Why are you doing that to me? Alright, well, I guess we just leave him then. I like Nicola up here.
Leave this to me.
And I like somebody here as well so that we can get off some of these sort of, like, protects and regens going. So if we keep
We're sure
Eustacia
to
there with that 3 combo, I guess we'll bring Bertram, because maybe the game will let me charm some people. But maybe we have to bring somebody else
For victory.
with Bertram, I guess? So apparently you can hit the black magic from above. You don't have to come all the way out. So we could try Griffin again, because he does have Cure. We could try some of these folks as well. I just think they're so low leveled. I guess Morgant's got a pretty high level. But he doesn't have any other abilities. Which is not good. Because, like, what is he supposed to do? He's got Cure. But he can't raise anybody. Well, I guess his items can, huh? So if we bring him, he would strictly be a healer. Like, that's all he does. Oop, equip that movement, first of all. I sent a DM about our one-shot. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, because that's, like, all he can do, isn't it? So if we go through, even if we learn some of these abilities, like, it's not gonna do much. Aims, I guess. Maybe some black mage stuff, I guess, we could do. Squires, not super helpful. Okay. Like, he knows Cure. He knows Cure, so we'll put the white mage on here. So that he's just a healer, straight up. And we're gonna try it. We're gonna bring him.
It's a battle.
Fuck it, we're gonna bring him. We've been
time.
losing already. We might as well try it, right? We can't lose more. So we just have to know that all he does is heal and raise. Like, that's it. He doesn't do anything else. And hopefully they don't target him solely so that we can actually do some other damage. Oh, nope, they're just gonna immediately do that. Okay. Well, that's fun. Now, did they keep the NPCs I cannot charm? Have they kept them? Yes, they have. They kept the NPCs I can't charm. Woo, I'm so salty at this game for doing that. Fine, I'll just have him attack, bitch. How about that? Oh, he only does 30 damage. He only does 30 damage. Uh-oh. So he's worth more trying to charm people. Okay. Well, I cannot believe the game did this, but I'll try it. Come on. Okay, at least we got her. At least we got her. Thank God. Whew. Alright. We are going to cast all of our regens and our protects. Beautiful. Oops. He's gonna go and attack Eustacia. That's fine. He's gonna go for Bertram. Ooh, you missed. We love a miss. We love a good miss. Okay, they're attacking each other. That's chill. That's probably a haste. Yeah, a couple of hastes are gonna go off.
For this.
Okay. We are going to move Ramza up here so he can get the stuff.
I've got work to do.
And then we're gonna keep her here. She's gonna cast a good old protect on the 3 of them.
I must be decisive.
Okay. This is our little healer boy who's gonna get absolutely slaughtered. So, he can use a potion on himself to give himself 30. I think we might move and do that. I kind of want to... My trouble is Gafgarian's gonna go for him. And I want to keep him as far out of the damage as I can. His cure doesn't even do a lot. What does Shell protect him from? Magic? Maybe I'm gonna cast Shell. Fuck it. Let's see how it does. Maybe we see how it does. He's gonna be hella dead, isn't he? Hey. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna cast it. We'll just wait. Because I can't go anywhere with Gafgarian there anyways. There's another one. Haste going on. Yep. Regen. Okay, that's a 3-pull regen. We love to see that. That's a 3 miss protect. Damn. And a miss on the shell. Oh, he's dead now. Jesus Lord. We didn't even get the shell off. Woo. Alright, I'm gonna go for the time wizard, I think. Because see if they changed out these NPCs to be harder to charm. They did! This is rude. This is genuinely rude. At least we're getting the charms. Because that's crazy. That's genuinely like some wild shit to do. To be casting nonsense like that. Okay. These two... her protect is gonna go off right away, though, if she casts it. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate that. I might just go for a cure and heal her back up, I think. Ooh, I gotta do it back there. Otherwise, I heal him, too. Don't want that. Her cure pushes her back, but the other one doesn't, which is a little annoying. At least they'll attack each other. Okay, that's good. He missed the armor. Good. I love to see a good miss. Okay, we're gonna send Eustacia. Honestly, we're gonna maybe send just Eustacia in farther. Maybe Eustacia... Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep Eustacia here. Because we're gonna send Ramza in. That's what we're gonna do. So we'll up her physical, and we'll turn her that way. So hopefully he'll hit him. I want to move this boy out of here so badly, but he's gonna get hit by everyone. Alright, we're gonna use our own potion to at least give us a little health. We are queens, Kimberly, it's true. Slow goes off on Gafgarian. It's a miss, which is annoying. Oh. Alright, he's down. But at least it took a couple hits. They're dealing damage to each other, which I love. He did go for Nicola, which isn't great. They're dealing damage to each other. I love to see it. Okay, weapon parry. Fabulous. This is pretty good. Not too bad, not too bad. We want to send Ramza in as much as possible. So we'll do a little damage to this guy. But we are mainly looking to, like, send him into the fray. Okay, haste goes off on both of them. I'm gonna send Bertram to keep charming these ladies, I think. I'm actually gonna go try to charm this one with haste on her. Let's see. Still 53%, come on! Miss, goddamn.
Come then.
Ooh, Gafgarian's probably gonna target him. Yeah, there you go. Okay, we don't love that. She's gonna go for slow on somebody? I wonder who she's slowing. That's an interesting choice. I'm gonna go up here. So that hopefully we can raise the little guy. Puts her on 4. He's not until 8, so he might get slaughtered. I might actually want to black magic here. And fire these two. What does that put her on? 4? So who would go ahead of me? This bitch. Who's this bitch? Who's 2? 2 is her. Damn, that sucks. And 4 and 5 are those guys. So he can definitely walk through and hit that kid if I raise him. Okay. Do we cure ourselves? We're gonna regen. 4. So there's nothing that puts me low enough that I can hit her still. Poison is at 57. Whereas Fyra does 55 damage straight off the bat. I might go with that, to be honest. Because she'll move. But it will force her out of the tile. Okay, I'm going to go with Fyra. She'll regen a little. Because she has to move. Which she could still... No, KO! Uh-oh. That's not good. A KO is not what I want to see. Oh, no. Oh no, that's not good. I don't want to see that. Oh no, that's real bad. I don't want to see that. We can kill this bitch. Thank God. That's not good at all. He can go for Eustacia. She's a warhorse. I'm not worried about her. I'm worried about that, though. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to get Rams in there and hope that Nicola can live long enough. Oh, God. Because we're down to 2 now, aren't we? We're down to 3. Well, one of them is Bertram. Okay. We'll go ahead and Phoenix down.
Open your eyes.
It only gives her 5. Jesus God, she's gonna be dead immediately. Okay. Think I'm gonna try and charm this hoe again. Cause is that the yeah, she's 3. Oh, that's right, they have numbers by their names. Duh. So come on, charm. Oh, fucking misses. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. They should not be allowed to make the NPCs worse to my charm because I'm incredible and amazing and I don't appreciate it at all. In fact, I'm gonna move her here. And then we're gonna put a fun little raise on this kid. If she lives long enough. And I don't know that she will. She won't. How fun. And now Eustacia's dead too. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. And I can't seem to romance any of these hoes. If I could romance a hoe, we might not be in this issue. But the game did not like that we kept charming a hoe. So we are in trouble. I think we are going to have to restart once again. Because even if I raise her here, I don't think we have a shot. Because I would have to raise him because... like, I can Phoenix down him. But then we're going to skip over him and we're not even going to get to him is a problem. I'll Phoenix down her, but... I don't think it does any help whatsoever. Because he gets to go. I don't know why he wouldn't just kill her again, but fair enough, I guess. Probably because they're convinced someone else can do it. I guess I will try and raise Eustacia. Again, don't know that it's super helpful, but... okay, Bertram's dead. And there goes Nicola. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart. I might have to take out Bertram because the game does not want to let me charm. Charming is like so useful is the problem. Because if we get them on our side, then we have extra people fighting for us. And there literally is nothing more powerful than extra units fighting for us. That's the trouble. So I don't want to get rid of my charm because it would do a lot if it works. But they're specifically bringing in minions. They're not helpful to my charm. Okay, I think I'm going to keep Ramza out of the protect circle. Let's move him right in the fray of it and say fuck it. I like our setup of Nicola and Eustacia getting the protects and the regens.
We're sure to win.
And I really don't want to get rid of Bertram. I really, really don't. Ay. Okay. I could give Round Elf his weapon back, but if Emmerich couldn't do it, Round Elf's not gonna be able to do it, right? I could bring in our Josian. She's got black magic on her, so she can do some damage, and I gave her a pistol.
Yes,
Let's try her. Let's try her. Let's see. I'll keep Bertram, and we're gonna try her, and see if maybe our chemist with a pistol can get some damage done. I don't know if it'll work, but we haven't tried this combo yet, so we might as well try combos that we haven't experimented with. I feel like that's the main energy.
It is.
And Rams is right in front of center. Okay, I was hoping he would go for Ramza because Ramza's in the front. But he did not. We're gonna keep trying our charm method, even though they don't want to let me charm. Come on. Nice. Okay, good. We got her, thank God. Alright. We're gonna cast our... Well, since Gafgarian's already here, there's no point in keeping her tied up, huh? We're gonna move her down to where Rams is, I think. And we're gonna cast our regens. Yeah, he's gonna go for Eustacia. I recognize that. Going for Bertram, okay. Everybody else gonna do their little attacking. Oh, she's casting slow. That's an interesting choice. Dialogue. Okay. Now, Ramza doesn't have to be in this square. Although we can get a good hit here. Which I think we're gonna take. I'm gonna go straight for him, I think. Because I can deal that damage.
I'm not dead yet.
And I can move Eustacia here. Okay, well, I can move her to the front, at least. And have her do the protect lineup as well, like we usually plan for. Because the aim's not going to hit over here. Okay. Now I can start running in Josian. Because she can throw a potion from here. And she has high potions. That's right. Ooh, she can't quite reach Eustacia. Okay, she can't quite reach Eustacia. But we do have black magic. So we can at least do a little damage. I think Blizzard works better than Thunder. So we're going to cast it on the Time Mage. Okay, slow goes off. Okay. Ooh, regen on all three is great if Eustacia lives. Okay, one protect on Nicola. That's not the worst. We can take a protect on Nicola. I don't mind that. Now, Gafgarian's probably going to kill Eustacia here. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. I don't have that much an issue with it. I'm going to try and get this other archer. See if we can steal her heart. Come on, Celestria. Come on, hell yeah. Let's fucking go. I've got 2 girls charmed. We're gonna have a field day. 2 girls charmed. Let's fucking go. Okay. I'm actually going to use her, I think, to do a Fyra here. Because I think I have to check who he is. Is he number 2? He's not number 2. Okay, so I'm going to use her to cast a Fyra here. And deal some damage to these 2. Because she has not been able to deal a lot of damage. Since she was our primary healer. Ooh, they're going for Bertram. Cloak evasion, let's go. Hell yeah. Get that fire off. Beautiful. Okay, weapon parry. I'd love to see it. Love to see it. They're going to keep going for Bertram. He's getting a little stacked here because once these charms wear off, we're going to be in trouble. So we got to be... Oh, she just straight's going to attack her? Damn, girl. I did not see that coming. She's straight attacking him too. I'm a little surprised by all that. I'm going to keep Ramza with Gafgarian, I think. We're going to attack this guy.
It's over.
And kill him. Yeah. But we're going to keep him with Gafgarian. We're going to use her to raise, or to Phoenix down, I suppose. Correct terminology. Eustacia. That way, even if they go for Eustacia again, at least she's up. She got her heart back. Which is fine. That's a distraction. It's a distraction to go after her again. Now Bertram gets to go. Now we have 2 charmed women. And I kind of just want to charm more women. I gotta be honest with you. I think I'm gonna try. We're gonna try and get the Time Mage on our side. Come on, girly. Miss. Damn. Alright, we'll just move him as far away as we can go. And hope it's enough. Alright, that's a good attack off. Alright, beautiful. I don't think she does a lot of damage if she just hits. 65? Oh, well, kill that bitch. Hell yeah. Okay, 1 time wizard down. And since Josian can do that raise, I'm going to move her up here with Bertram so that she can heal him when he starts getting towards this angle. Because there's a charm gone. Okay. Ooh, Gafgarian's going for Nicola. I don't care for that. Don't care for that at all. She is still charmed, which is good. I'm going to run him in the direction of all the baddies, but we're going to let him raise or Phoenix down Nicola back up in the meantime. Because it will be her turn. And so I'm going to move her straight to attacking Gafgarian. Can she attack from up here? She can. She only does 48. But it's still pretty good. And then we're going to stay right here and we're going to throw a high potion to her. Ooh, can't quite fit. But we can throw one to Nicola, right? Not quite. We're going to have to move for her too. Alright, so we're going to move to here. So that we can throw some high potions around. I think I'm going to give it to Eustacia because I think she's the only one they can reach at this moment.
I may not survive this.
And I'm going to move him closer to Nicola. So that when she casts some cure, they're still in a good spot. Ooh, but he can potion himself. Ooh. I do love that. He can potion himself. And she's gonna... Wait, she's gonna cast slow on someone. Is she casting slow on Bertram? She is. So I don't want him to be touching Nicola or she'll get slowed. So I'm gonna put him right here. Because I think that's decently far away. Because potion's only gonna give us 30. I think it's decently far enough away from all the baddies. Oh, it was a miss. Well, that's good. Nice, okay. The regens are gone and the charm is gone, okay. She can still hit, but he's alive, which I love to see. We're actually not going to put her in the front. We're going to put her behind. And we're going to do a nice big old cure on the two of us. But I want it mainly on her. Beautiful. Hits them both, though, so they're both still alive, which is great. Now, Gafgarian can hit them up here. This is the only tricky part. Is Gafgarian can hit them up here. I'm just gonna try and charm her again, man. I know I'm getting into a little bit of danger because the rest of them might be able to reach me from here. But I think I'm gonna go again. See if we can get her. Ah, miss. Damn. Can he reach me? No, not yet. Okay. They're a little stuck at the moment, which is good. Ramza can keep running straight forward in, so I'm gonna bring him in this way. Because I kind of want them to, like, not be paying attention.
I've got work to do.
We're going to keep Eustacia on Gafgarian. Because he's the one going after Nicola and everything. So we're just... Even if it's only a little bit... Oh, shield parry, goddamn. We're just going to keep trying to do damage to them. Okay, so she's a big healer lady. She's got high potions. So I think we're going to high potion Nicola. So that's a good spot to be in. We're going to keep her right here, I think. Oh, we got a Phoenix down. Cute. Because I don't want to be too close to where I'm starting to get, like, close to the baddies. Because I don't want the baddies to hit me. But I want Nicola to be able to cast some black magic on these fuckers. Before I run out of MP. So can I reach with the black magic over here is the question. I can reach Gafgarian. But how much damage do I do to him? 72, that's not bad. Ooh, but he's 3, so he's gonna move ahead of me if I do that. Yeah, so he's gonna move regardless. I could attack her. I don't know how helpful that is. Ooh, 71% chance to poison. But I want to keep trying to, put her on our side, if I'm going to be honest. So, you know what? Let's keep Nicola in the back. We're going to keep her here. And we're going to throw a... We're going to go for another protect, I think. Yeah. No, because it puts her at 3. So what about a regen? Regen puts her on 5, so Bertram could get up in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, she might have to be a little closer. I think if she stays where she's at, we can still have him try and charm. So we're going to put a regen down. Perfect. And we're going to keep her there.
I won't give up.
I don't know where that guy's going. Okay, yep, he's still going for her. I know he's gonna. But I think Bertram can still try and charm from this far away. Yes, he can, and it doesn't change his rate, apparently. Ooh, and we got her! Let's go, and now we can get the regen. Which is good. We got a regen on both of them. Okay, they're gonna start attacking Ramza, which is what I want. Because I want them off of my healer, frankly. I don't necessarily want Ramza completely dead, but... Okay, so she got that off. So... Now is she close enough? Because they've moved forward. Now can we cast some black magic? Yes. It would kill her. Would a regular fire kill her? Yes, so we're gonna go for her. Hit that fire there. I'm gonna have Ramza start going for these guys. Because he's very far down. So if we can take these guys out, we could be in a good position. She's gonna keep throwing potions, because this is what she does. Ooh, we're not quite close enough, so she's gonna have to back up 1. And then throw the high potion to Nicola. Because if I can keep Nicola alive, there's a high chance Gafgarian will keep targeting her. Which is kind of what I want. Okay, Time Mage is dead. He's very close to being dead. Eustacia is going to stay on Gafgarian. Actually, I think we're gonna... Oops, wrong one. I think we're gonna go hit this guy in the back is what we're gonna do. She can deal a good chunk of damage if she does that. 48. Yeah. She did 72. I don't understand the spikes with this weapon, but it's fine. Yep, she can hit Ramza. That's chill. We don't care. Ooh. Nope, Gafgarian's still going for Nicola. We kind of want that because the more he targets her, like, the worse it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, keep targeting her, fool. It's not gonna work. You can keep trying, though. You can keep trying. And I will go ahead. I'm gonna stand him right next to her so that he can potion her. Because he can't really do much else at the moment. So we're just gonna keep her alive. Yes, we are. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, we cloak evaded. Thank God. Do we have anyone in black magic range? Once again, just Gafgarian. It would put us at 11, though. He's at 3. Jeez Louise. Wait, we're already at 11. Nope, we're at 1. Okay. So nothing she does is going to be able to get her in a place... Oh, well, too late. I already clicked it. It's fine. I already clicked it. I'm a little worried about Ramza. He might be dead here. Okay, Ramza's down. But if we can channel them back in our direction, then that's actually not that bad because we can get to a place where we can heal Ramza. So, I'm going to keep our... That diamond is so tempting, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to start moving them in this direction because they're going to need help real soon. Because how far is her throw ability? Pretty fucking far. Oh, her throw is pretty far, bro. Okay, let's heal Eustacia because Eustacia's going to get a good chunk of that soon. So we're going to throw Eustacia right in. We're going to move Bertram down so he can deal a little damage. And help the woman who's still charmed kill this guy. So now her aim +7 should kill him. Nice. Oh, it wasn't quite enough. Dang, that sucks. She's also uncharmed. So I'm going to move Nicola a wee bit closer here. Oh, I can't quite hit him. Damn, the range on that, man, is so bad. The range on it is just not fun at all. Okay. So what do I do here? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Do I go for poison on the lady? I might. Maybe I run her this way. Maybe I run her to the diamond. We'll do that. He goes for Bertram and misses. Love that. The regens are off. Okay, not too bad. Bertram's got a lot of health here, so I'm not the most concerned. God, Eustatia's movement is crazy. I'm gonna throw her right in. And I'm gonna have her, even though he can probably dodge it all, I'm gonna have her try and go for him. Okay, good. She's still attacking him, which I like. Love to see it. Because that way they're in the fray here. And we are doing serious damage. Which is kind of what we want. Can I kill her? I cannot. Do I try and charm her? Oh, do I be a stupid? Should I be stupid? I kind of want to be stupid. It could cost me the game, but fuck it. Fuck it. Oh, you know what? Actually, we should come back up because we're not going to be able to get Josian down here to raise Ramza if we cannot get this chick off of her. Miss. Damn.
I will make you pay.
Yeah, she's gonna... Oh, she's gonna go for Bertram. Interesting. Okay. Well, she's gonna let Josian move then, which is good for us. Still don't think it's quite enough room to throw to Ramza. No. But it's not the worst. We'll go ahead and potion Bertram. Oh, will not hit. Okay, not quite enough whatever it is. So maybe we just black magic. And we just, how much will this bitch do? 33 versus 33? Okay, we'll go ahead and cast that then. At least do a little damage. Yep, the aim goes off to Bertram. We can't quite hit him, but we can do a little damage. We're gonna move her down here to take the diamond. Oh, acquire ability or restore. We can take the ability. Sure. Don't mind a re-equip. And then I don't think we reach anyone in our range. So we're just gonna evasive and be ready to bring her back. Now they're probably gonna take out Eustacia. Yeah, they're gonna be real close to doing it. Now that they're gonna let Josian move, which is excellent for me. Can he do items? Does he have that ability? He does. Okay, let's potion her. Give her a little health back. That works great.
What do I do?
Yeah, these boys are running. Once they get down to a certain health, they seem to be running. Dang. I'm gonna go straight to this bitch and I'm gonna kill her. Because I know I can. Because Eustacia's a god. Thank you very much.